Hi, welcome to glutenfreedomproject.com. I'm Jessica. Today we're going to learn how to make our spicy shrimp recipe. This is a really fast recipe. Only takes about 15 minutes to prepare and maybe 10 minutes for cooking. So the first thing you'll want to do is gather all of your ingredients. So we're going to marinate our shrimp with some lime juice, a quarter cup of cilantro, and a tablespoon of minced garlic, but again, you can use fresh garlic if you want to. So just stir those all together. So when you buy your shrimp, if you buy them with the shell on, you need to peel and devein your shrimp. The easiest way to do it is use your cooking shears. Just slide the end of your blade underneath the shell, and you can just snip along the inside in between the legs and peel those off. You can also use the cooking shears to cut off the tails. And then as far as the vein in the back, you can also use your cooking shears to just cut along the skin on the back of the shrimp. And you can use your fingers to peel it out. You can use the end of your cooking shears. And then I usually like to rinse them just to make sure I've gotten that vein completely off. So we're gonna let those marinate. And I'm gonna wash my hands really quick while we go over and work with our vegetables. And you can see that I have two cooking boards here. One is for our vegetables and one is for our meat. And the first thing we'll do is talk about your jalapeno peppers. So the important thing about jalapeno peppers is the heat. So when you're working with them, you don't want to touch them with your fingers because there's an oil in the jalapeno pepper that will just seep into the ends of your fingers and stay there, and you can't wash it off with soap and water. If you touch your eye or anything like that, it'll really burn. So I like to use rubber gloves. It's, in my opinion, the fastest, quickest way to work with your jalapenos without touching them. You can use your French knife. But if your French knife isn't very sharp, you can also use a mini serrated knife to cut your pepper just with the tough skin. So the first thing you want to do is just hold your knife firmly and your pepper. Remember to crimp your fingers so you don't slice one off. Slice off the top, slice through the middle, and then you'll see what's called the ribs and the seeds. So the seeds are the hottest part of the pepper. So if you want your spicy shrimp kabobs to be really spicy, you can leave the seeds in there, but I recommend taking those out so you don't overheat everybody. And the easiest way to do that is in the sink. If you have a dish disposal, you can just peel those right off and then rinse them. So it looks like this when you're finished. Now, keeping your gloves on, we're gonna move your jalapeno peppers from your vegetable cutting board to your meat cutting board. And you can see here that we have a wood cooking skewer that you want to soak for about 30 minutes before you put it on your grill so you don't catch everything on fire. And then we also have some bacon, which I'll show you in just a second. I'm going to grab our shrimp that's been marinating and our skewer and our olive oil. So right about now, you want to start your grill to preheat and get everything going. And then you also want to start your rice cooker for some rice. And so the rice cooker is really easy to use. You just plug it in, and on the inside you can see you just add rice and broth. This is actually cooked rice, and all you have to do is click a switch and your rice will be cooked to perfection. You don't have to worry about stirring it, monkeying with it. It'll make a noise when it shuts off, and you're good to go. So while that's cooking and your grill is preheating, let's take your jalapenos and let's get your bacon. I really like to use my cooking shears for this recipe to cut my bacon in half to make smaller strips. It makes it really fast and easy. And here at Gluten Freedom Project, we like to make sure we're eating healthy all the time. So non-nitrate bacon is what we recommend. The nitrates are a preservative found in bacon that's been linked with some types of cancer. All you're going to do is take your shrimp, nicely fit it inside of your jalapeno. Then you're going to take your bacon and just wrap it around as tight as you can get it. And then you're going to want to skew. Make sure you skew through the shrimp. Now your shrimp is ready to go. Let's peel off our gloves. And we'll put this on the grill for cooking. Another quick way to use your cilantro to get it ready for the recipe is to just use cooking shears. After you've washed your cilantro and it's wet, you can just cut it as small as you want to cut it. This is a great way to add any kind of herbs to any recipe that you're doing. It's quick and easy, and you don't have to worry about chopping it and having it go everywhere. You can use your knife and your cutting board if you want to. That just sort of expedites everything. So we're all set. We're going to put these on the grill. Just a few reminders, if you are a mixed family where some of you are gluten-free and some of you are not gluten-free, to either wash your grill with soap and water before you go ahead and cook these right on those grates. And after you're done with the soap and water, you're going to want to oil the grates to make sure that there's some sort of lubrication there. The other thing that you can do is cook these on foil right on the grates to avoid any cross-contamination, but you want to make sure that you oil your aluminum foil because the peppers get a little frail when they're cooked, so you don't want to tear anything off. So we'll go get this ready for the grill. So that is our spicy shrimp kebab recipe. Thanks for visiting glutenfreedomproject.com. If you need assistance or have any questions, please visit our support center. We'd be glad to help you out with anything that you need. Thanks for visiting us.